Hi, guys. I'm just waiting for everybody to come on. Doing a live. It's Friday. It's Saturday night. Let's see who comes on. It's been a minute since I actually have done a live. So if you are on and you want to leave a comment, just leave a comment, please. I think I have them enabled. I don't know if anybody's going to get notified. I don't see anybody. Okay. Hey, Taron. I see you. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Cola69. Hi, Jazzy. Hey, Lauren. Hey, guys. I see y'all finally. Hi, Tyler. Hi, Marion. Hi, Miles. Hi, Amanda. Oh my goodness, it's been a while since I've been on, right? I'm back. Hey, Boo. Hey, Monique. Hi, Faye. Hi, Tamara. Hi. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we have about 33 people. So many things. Just keep swimming. My boo Stephanie from 1111 Tarot. Oh my God, I adore her. Hi, Livian. Brooklyn, yes. Thank you. So, y'all probably noticed that something's different, right? Something is different. I've been hesitating to do this because basically I wanted to wait until the final product. But if you've been following me, you're a ray of light like from a long time ago. Even if you're a recent one and you've binge watched some of my old lives or my old videos, you will notice that I always spoke about like my smile and how I was um, definitely getting Invisalign and how I started on that journey for Invisalign, and just to straighten my teeth because I had a complicated case, right? So I'll be doing a whole entire video over that. I just wanted to, I'm not the type of person to brag or anything, but there's this new light that's sparked in my soul, thanks to a very wonderful and amazing dentist his name is Levi Jurich, based out of San Antonio, Texas. And he basically gave me the best gift I could ever have, which is the smile that I have now. So these are, I don't know if you can see it. These are basically my veneers. I got veneers. These are my temps. These are not my permanent veneers. So I'm waiting for those. Hi, Mark. So I'm waiting for those, and then I'll be doing a whole video on the process for anybody who is thinking about getting veneers, why you should get veneers, why you should choose Jurich Dental out of San Antonio, Texas, why I think they're so fabulous, why Dr. Jurich is fabulous, and the whole aspect of how this has changed my life. I cannot tell you. A lot of people are like, well, you turn like everybody else. Like, I know there are some people out there that are looking at me, that don't comment and that are not rays of light, but they look and they're like, well, you just like became fake like everybody else. A lot of people don't really know, and I don't talk about my medical stuff here, but I'll tell you a little bit, just a little bit, before we get into like saying hi and talking about other things and doing some mini readings because I will be doing that. And I got some coffee, which I probably shouldn't even be drinking with these temps, but it will be okay. So the reason that I got these veneers was because my teeth after Invisalign, which my orthodontist did an amazing job at correcting my underbite and crossbite. But basically, my jaw structure, this bottom jaw, extends a little bit forward more so than my top. So when I was actually, thank you, just keep swimming. Yes, hit the like button. I love you guys. So when I was biting down after Invisalign treatment, I finished that in September of 2021. 2021. When I finished that Invisalign treatment, my teeth were still they were straighter, but I was born with shorter laterals on each side on my top, but also the way that my jaw structure is, even if the Invisalign did whatever it did, which it did straighten my teeth and close gaps and spaces, my teeth, the top front tooth and my bottom teeth, they were actually touching. So they were touching so tight that I couldn't even bite all the way down. So when I would smile, I'd had spaces. See, I couldn't do this and like actually bite. where the teeth are not touching each other. They were elevated and I had spaces where you could see. So basically, it was so dangerous that several times when I was eating, they would hit very hard and I would have like severe nerve pain going down my teeth, like into my, how nerve pain is because my teeth could have actually broken. That's what led me to reach out to Jurich Dental, and they were able to help me, which I feel extremely blessed and grateful. And I mean that from the heart. Like literally, I cried that day. I cried in the office. I cried after leaving the office, and I've just been getting so many compliments from people who think these are my real teeth. They're not, but I mean, they are now. I just love it. It's infectious. I get people at the restaurants and where I'm going, they're like, "Your smile's so beautiful. Something's different about you. You're glowing." So, I think that we're all entitled to do whatever we need to our body, whether it's plastic surgery, whether it's like fixing something. Some people may not agree with me, but I believe that we are all given that free will and that choice. And you should invest in yourself. It is an investment. It's a huge investment, but at the end, a smile is everything. It really does change your life completely. And I can't even begin to tell you. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I know, friends that have had braces, Invisalign, and it still does not perfect your smile or doesn't correct everything. That's why sometimes you have to go in with crowns or veneers. But yeah, I wanted to do that. Just give you a little bit overview, and then how's everybody doing? Drop a comment. I'm going to take a few sips of coffee if it's a little cooler. I just made it. But yeah, I had a fun day. I was at the beach and I recharged. And okay, Caramel asks, Ray, can you please answer this question for me, please? Will one of my wishes come true financially? All right, we'll get to the readings in a minute. I haven't forgotten, but I'm just gonna powwow, like kind of chat with you guys, Kiki, for a moment. It's been a moment since I've been on, and I've also been hitting the gym. This is another update for you guys that are interested in my health journey. For those of you that have been rays of light, know that I've actually been. I was a type 2 diabetic, diagnosed back in 2019, I believe, or yeah, 2019, like around July, and I've been just in a health journey process of losing weight. Um, and I've been hitting the gym every day, well, 4 or 5 days a week since February. So I was doing my bicycle. I used to do my incline or my stationary bike that I have at home, but I've actually been doing now treadmill, weights. Yeah, it's a journey. I mean, I've gained weight too. I mean, anybody just agree with me that health journeys are very difficult because we face stress, we face so many things, which is not an excuse. But I mean, we are human at the end of the day, and we do gain weight, and that's very, very thing. So like everybody else, I gained a couple of pounds, and now I'm trying to lose that, and it is the hardest thing. Also found out that my hormones were unbalanced. So again, just a lot of different transformations, and I don't normally share like these parts of my life with everyone, but I just wanted to explain, like, if anybody that is going through hormone issues, thyroid issues, I'm on that journey myself. Not thyroid, but hormones, testosterone, estrogen, things like that. So just know that you have a battle buddy with me. And even though I'm not diabetic anymore, I still treat myself as if I would be. Just because it's a life change thing. Like once you're diagnosed as a diabetic, you want to maintain that lifestyle as much as possible to correct and reverse if you can. But it's not easy. So yeah, I've been going through a lot. So if you've been noticing me like away, and then all this week I was busy doing some things, so I've gotten a little bit behind on responding to certain people that send me emails or that have paid for readings, etc. So just know that I'm human at the end of the day, and I will get back to you. I will be back in the office Monday. Tomorrow I have something to go to, which is very dear to my heart. But I am definitely wanted to stop by right now just to do a couple of mini readings in a minute. So I'm just reading like all of you guys. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I love my smile. I could not ask for a better, thing to happen to me in 2022. Um, Linda says my front tooth is chipping on the bottom, though. Yeah, those are things like that can be corrected. You could be a crown that you need correct that, but only, a dentist um would be able to help you. Hi Debbie Hannah. She says, "Hey Ray, I miss your sweet soul. I miss you guys too. I know that I've been slacking on content here on my YouTube channel. A lot of people are like, Ray, where did you go? Why did you stop making videos?" I haven't stopped. Just life has been really, really, it's one thing after another, like recovery from something, waiting for something. So I'm still here, still doing private readings for people. And part of the reason of this is because in addition to my YouTube, I manage Patreon, so I'm making content for my Patreon subscribers. By the way, if you haven't, it's www.patreon.com/psychic medium ray. I've also have converted, for a lot of you that haven't really like seen me for a while. I've converted to doing this type of videos with clients, privately, of course, private sessions. So I actually do Zoom readings now, face to face. Whereas I used to do just primarily typing out emails and doing readings by email, but I actually do both now. So, but my Zoom readings or virtual readings tend to be getting a lot more popular now. So it kind of eats away at chunks of time in a day. And sometimes I have three or four back to back. So that's the reason that you don't see me here as often. But yeah, I'm booking into May. So a lot of people that are asking, like, Ray, how can I get a reading with you? You can go to my websites, www.raymondguzman.net/shop or /readings. Um, when you go there, in order to book the reading, you have to pay for a reading, and that's how I schedule. I actually schedule once you actually pay for a reading, and then I'll give you a date that I have available. If that matches with your availability, et cetera, that's how we go. A lot of people have a booking site, like a booking process or a booking system on their website that kind of like gives you dates. But because of the higher volume of reading requests that I get, that's kind of and because I still do two or three different types of things with readings, and I manage other things, giving you like a set time is impossible on a calendar. So that's how I kind of schedule. I still schedule, I still use a calendar and whatnot. The reason I'm explaining all of this because I think a lot of people don't know the ins and outs of how I work and how this, how it actually happens. But yeah, that's how I'm doing. So I feel like life is like picking up a lot of good opportunities. Things are coming. I feel it. Yeah, you need an assistant. Yeah, I wish with the way the economy's going, honey. I wish. But yeah, the economy is in poor condition. I mean, what can I say? I don't want to get political or anything, but I'm just going to say that it's a mess. And for those of you that know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Let me just have some coffee here. But I'm going to be reading more celebrities on here. I need your help for people because I also don't watch too much TV at all with my time. So like today was like my time to like for me to regenerate, to regenerate, or however you would say that, recharge, I guess is the best word, and go and do something for myself because all work and no play makes a very dull ray. So I'm human just like everybody else. So, hey, Loretta. So that's why I go out there. Yeah, Tracy Braxton, bless her heart. And my heart goes out to all the Braxton family. I heard that she passed. It's horrible. Hi, Sunflower Sister. Oh my God, so many of my rays of light are here. I'm so excited. Um, yeah, Emily asked, Ray, have you ever tried to read for them, but you couldn't due to the dark energy? Yes. I actually have private readings. I don't know if you're talking about celebrities, but I've had both. But in my private readings, I've had people where I just can't read for certain people. And I actually refund them and just let them know that I don't have an energetic connection because it's doing me a disservice if I read somebody that has a dark energy or there's an energetic block. Apparently, hi Rudy. Apparently, a lot of people think that because we're psychics that we have an immediate hotline to heaven or to spirit and that we can read anybody and anything, at any given time. That's not the case. That's a misconception. Our gift does not work like that. So I have people that pay for a reading sometimes, and unfortunately, I have to. like I said, refund them, and I don't normally refund for readings, but unless like that situation happens, where I cannot read the person, which is very rare, but it does happen. Sometimes there's magical interferences, sometimes there's demonic possessions, but if there's something like that, I always steer them with someone maybe that I feel like can help another reader. I'm not someone that is jealous in the psychic community. I have friends that are amazing readers, such as like Just Swimming. I highly recommend her, Stephanie, from her show, from her channel, I mean. But there's other people too that I know. So like if I feel like I'm not the right match for you, I definitely will refer you to the right person. There's not a lot of people that do that because, again, Sloan Bella's an amazing reader, one of my friends. So, there's a lot of different psychics out there. Oh, thank you, Tamara Scott. She says, Ray, sometimes I think about you for no reason. The vibe is so sweet. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. The Foo Fighters died. Isn't that funny? I mean, not funny. I don't, let me scratch that. That came out wrong. It is weird, and kind of peculiar, I think, because didn't they just do a movie? I actually saw the movie, but I don't watch like dark movies like that are like bloody or demonic. I know it was like comedy horror, but I went to the theaters and I actually saw it. I think that was them and that did the movie. And I only saw half of it and I walked out, unfortunately. I can't handle that kind of vibration. It makes me sick. Um, so I didn't want to see it. But yeah, one of them they just did a movie, I believe. So that's a good reading. That's great. Y'all keep coming with the suggestions. If you have a suggestion, you can always email me too at celebrity psychic medium ray at gmail.com. And I'll be able to get those better than here because this is just a live. So, like some of these don't actually go into the description, or into the comment section, unless I, enable just the chat rewind. But any other people that celebrities that you want me to read or revisit? Because I've read so many celebrities. And I actually have a playlist, celebrity psychic reading playlist, so you can go back and binge watch a lot of them. A lot of people, hi Tyra, I'm from Victoria, Texas. So I'm from Texas, born and raised. Um, but a lot of people have asked me about like Bob Saget's reading that I did, and there was a lot of things that were said that came out after the autopsy of how he died versus what I saw. Um, like I said, people believe anything the media tells them. I don't. So I'm always going to give you what I see and hear. Now, people may not agree with me, but something prompted that head trauma that they said allegedly, that he had. Something would have caused that, you know, if there was something, they're not going to say the truth. Like the media never tells you the truth. All these people that have suicided, like child please. Like really, that's, everybody is, you're going to tell me all the celebrities are doing that, right? Everybody died from an overdose. Everybody's dying from blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it doesn't happen like that. But again, there's going to be things that I say that don't match up with what the media says. And the first thing that we hear is that, well, Ray, you were wrong and blah, blah, blah. But I've been more right, not to toot my own horn about many of these celebrities and whatnot, than I have been wrong. But I'm not here to defend myself or anything, but I just wanted to clear the record because I think a lot of people are just swayed by whatever the news tells you, and comes out, But you'll be surprised, especially like in Los Angeles, like in California, where a lot of these celebs actually end up passing. I mean, if you listen to Sloan, she also tells you too. I've listened to her, you know, there's a lot of corruptness, a lot of things that go on in the, system, like autopsies, coroners, things that are cover-ups. So, anyways, I just wanted to clear that out there. Yeah, the news is controlled by the Illuminati. Exactly. Point period. You may not call them Illuminati, but there are global elites out there. Just it's a very and I love California. I have a lot of clients in California. I have friends like that are family in California. I have nothing against Los Angeles or California at all. I'm actually I'm gonna actually just say this. I'm actually thinking of flying out there and actually having a show, um, like an event in Los Angeles. So if you know of an area that a good venue that I could book to host the show, or if you're listening, let me know. Send me an email to Celebrity Psychic Medium Ray. I actually would love to go out there and host an event. So, um, yeah, yeah, I agree. Sloan is amazing. She really is. Um, so yes, a lot of my rays of light that are on here that have been asking for me to do like a show or like a live event like I do here in Texas, in Los Angeles, I would actually love to do that this year. So big things, big things. Yeah, I definitely want to visit California. So, like I said, I have nothing against California or the people that live there or the celebrities. I just don't like some of the vibes or the clicks that some of these people have, you know? And it is a system, it is a network. No one can tell me different because I know, because I had friends that were in that system that were celebrities or that worked with celebrities. So there are cliques and everybody is in group chat. I'm not saying everybody, but there are groups, things I call them circuits. They're like little cliques and stuff. Um, so yeah. And New York eventually I will go to New York too. I would love to. Um, I see a lot of these reading requests. These are great. Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott. If somebody can take a note, like of all of these that are being suggested, I really would appreciate your help. And if you want to, at the end, when I'm done with the video, like go back into the comments section and just type it all out, like the video, like the requests, that helps me to do the videos. Um, because me trying to remember this, yeah, some of us are kind people in California. Absolutely. I know. I love my Californians. Like, I have nothing against California. Whenever I talk about that, sometimes it may be out of context where it comes off like, I don't like anybody in California. That's not the case. I love people in California. I love California. I just don't like certain things that happen within the celebrity stuff that, that I'm fully aware of. And I just don't like the lies that come with it. And it's sometimes like in LA, it's just very, you know, cutthroat. You have to look a certain way, you have to be a certain way, and if you don't, then you don't have it. You don't get the opportunities that other people get, and it's like very um to me it's very like robotic in that aspect where you have to fit in to a certain place. But yeah, I'm not like that. So I would always be the unicorn that stands out if I go to LA, which I feel like I am because it's very interesting. I just feel this pull and this need to go there. Maybe I'll be shining some light, right? So Veronica McHugh says, I'm from San Diego, been in Texas for 5 years now. Wow. I love San Diego. I have a good friend of mine. She lives in San Diego and she's a healer too. Her name's Casey Poole. So if you ever are looking like for a remote healer, I recommend her. It's Casey. It's Casey Poole Poole.com. I believe that's her website, Casey Poole. And you can check her out. She's amazing. She has sessions that she offers. I go to her every month to get a healing because of the work that I do. So basically, how she does it remotely from her home. And then she sends me a recording of what she saw and my energy, and a lot of that is just amazing that comes through from spirit. So I truly believe in her as well. Thank you guys. If you want to leave a super chat donation to help me towards this or to help me for my California trip in the future, you can do so, but you're not obligated to. Um, so Emily asked what usually happens when you can't read someone. Well, several things happen. Either I just feel like a block or a wall, which I never lie about that because spirit protects me highly. I have my spirit guides. It's a woman and a man, and they do protect me. So if I am not supposed to read for someone, there are several things that can happen. I just don't feel like a connection. I can't pull any information. I can't tap in. There's like a wall, basically, and everything is blank. Other times I see something dark, makes me sick, and I can't read for that person. I'm just giving you like, hi, Leslie Michelle. Thank you for being here. She's one of the moderators. But there's a lot of different things that happens to me whenever I cannot read for someone. I've had cases like when someone has had very bad energy, that my cards or my deck just fall out of my hand completely, or something will fall, around me. So yeah, I just have had that. I actually have a story I read for someone that wanted to know about somebody else. This was in person. And when I was about to grab my deck and shuffle, I began shuffling. I kid you not, I don't think I've shared this story yet. I was literally ejected from my chair. I literally fell to my side on the floor. I did not have a blackout. I did not have any medical situation that caused me to be pushed, other than spirit was like, boy, you better stop. So, yeah, I was literally pulled, and pushed off of my chair onto the floor. My deck stayed on the table, and that was the end of it. Like, I knew I was not supposed to be reading. So, when you're not supposed to read someone, spirit will do things or cause things to happen to stop you. Because it's not honoring your gift. You're not meant to read every single person that you come in contact, and you will find that as a reader out there that you're not meant to do that. So trust in your gut. I used to feel this about people and I would read them still just because I don't like to turn anyone away, only to find out that they were negative or there was something afterwards that they had an issue with, um, which kind of solidified what I felt. And initially, somebody asked, was I pushed hard? Yeah, I mean, I'm a heavy person. Like, this is a lot of jelly. Like, this is a lot of stuff, right? So when I was pushed, I mean, like, I was pushed. And I've seen that happen on like haunting shows and things of that nature. And I mean, I believe that it does happen, but for it to actually happen to me, I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing it. So that was an eye-opening experience. Um, let's see here. Thank you, Mandy Armstrong. I'm just trying to read what she said. Ray, the reading you did for me. Oh, thank you so much, sweetheart. You're amazing. Vanessa R says, I'm in LA now, but I live in San Diego. You don't have to become of LA. Yeah, exactly. Um, and I'm not saying everybody in LA is like that either. I don't want to misconstrue that, but I do feel. Thank you, T Woods. She says, Ray, you're a true reader, Ray. You have been spot on for all of my readings. Oh, thank you so much. I think there's a lot of people that see me as a celebrity and would like to, like celebrity. I see myself as just Ray. I don't take myself too seriously at the end of the day. And I think that a lot of people like to hurt people like myself when we are wrong, because I will admit I'm not always right. No psychic is 100% accurate, no matter how gifted you are. And it's a very humbling experience to say that and to realize that and to know that we're not always accurate. We're not God. At the end of the day, that's reality check for anybody. We're not. So I trust my gift, and I think a lot of my fellow rays of light out there that are gifted as well. A lot of you trust your gift. That's the biggest thing that I teach on Patreon, on my spiritual developmental videos, about mediumship and about psychic abilities. Like, how do you know you're tapping into something actually, and it's not just something entirely different? So I go into depth. These are things that I don't share on here because it is a community that I feel is more safe on, and because like when you make certain things public, a lot of people that are other readers that may not agree with me, they have an opinion, they want to chime in, which can cause confusion. This is why I have like a paid a subscription for my Rays of Light on Patreon. Because this is my domain. I'm the one that's teaching what I've learned, what I know. And I am actually developing some courses. So expect those to come out soon, where you can purchase them on my website. I just email you all the links and boom, you just go through them at your own self pace, etc. So yeah, like when I said that I've been busy, I have been busy, but I definitely want to help people that have like you know, want to develop their gift without having to pay like a $2,000 or $1,000 or 1,600 for a course, which I think is ridiculous. But I do offer packages now for people who want to purchase like emergency readings that are kind of in those price ranges. But what that means is that you bypass the lines and the wait period. So I do have different packages available too. But I know a lot of people may be shocked about that, but it is on my website. So um, Ray, if it's an evil spirit, you have to what? Let me see. You have to cleanse. Absolutely. And that's something that I did. And you notice I have my crystals, I have my rings, I wear my moldavite, I wear my what do you call it, rainbow moonstone, and then I have yeah, I don't have my other ring on today, but then I have here tanzanite, emerald, and some other crystals here. I have my amulets, but that's not enough sometimes. Sometimes you definitely need to sage and cleanse yourself and say prayers, which I always do. But no matter if you do cleanse yourself before and afterwards, you will have situations like this where you just get pushed. Um, so let's get into the readings here. If anybody wants a reading, please leave a comment. And I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for the people that I read. And again, if you want to leave a love offering, you are so entitled to do so. It would be greatly appreciated. I'm going to do this like for 30 minutes and then I have to kind of wrap it up because it is a little late. Okay, so Amanda, I love one. All right, Amanda, let's get into it. And somebody asked me if I know that Kourtney Kardashian wants a kid with Travis Barker. Um, you know, I need to do a reading on that too. So, all right. So for Linda, the Ace of Cups comes in, so there's like a lot of satisfaction. A lot of Ace of Cups has many interpretations in tarot. It has one, about like a union. It can mean like marriage coming in for you. I feel like it's like you finding ultimate happiness. Like I feel like you maybe been going through some things where you haven't been feeling happy or content or like kind of doubting yourself, but know that there is like a brighter period ahead for you. And I do feel like a lot of your concerns are centered around money because the Pentacle card came out, the Nine of Pentacles. But I just feel like a lot of this is going to pass. And I do feel like you also are very much like the hermit at times, very introverted. So it's very interesting. But these are just, again, mini readings, kind of general. They're not too specific. But if you would like to have a private reading with me after this, make sure that you go to my website. And also be aware of scammers that are if you follow me on Instagram, it is the same as this at psychic medium Ray. But if you're on Instagram, I'll never message you telling you that would you like a reading, blah blah blah. I don't solicit. I have a lot of scammers that use my photos and they just start asking for money from people. So yeah, I don't do that. All right, Sunflower Sister, we're gonna do you, ma'am. You can also subscribe to my website, www.raymondguzman.net. When you go to the homepage, there should be like a pop up. You just enter your name and a valid email. That's another good way to find out when I have sales. I send out like mass emails out to all of my subscribers, etc. All right, so Sunflower Sister, we have here the star card. So don't give up hope. There's a lot of inspiration here for you. So I feel like you may be a little bit more inspired, with your business, even like your personal self and how you carry yourself. It's like a new you. You're doing things a lot differently. I do feel like you are dealing with some kind of deceit or lies. This is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords traditionally in tarot, it represents like somebody being deceitful. So again, just be aware of that. And thank you, Taron, for the donation. And then we have here the Tower card. So your life may be feeling, Sunflower Sister, like it's going up in flames soon. Like it's sudden change, basically. But it's transformation. So don't let that scare you. If anything feels like it's changing and you don't have control, sometimes when that happens, when we see the Tower card, this is like why I educate on Patreon about tarot. When we see the Tower card, it's a very ominous card. People feel scared, but don't be scared. Usually the tower indicates like there is something new, like something has to break down, something has to like go away. It's for something new to be born, just like the death card. So I always like to compare the tower and the death card almost the same. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm just weird. Um, Although there's two different meanings. Just keep swimming. Thank you so much. So Me too, please. Family drama. What will be the outcome of me owning the house or living with my bro or separately? What will money look like? Okay, so let's see what's going on with you, sweetheart. This is Stephanie. I just adore her. Sorry that to hear of the things that you're going through. There's a lot of confusion around this. So I don't know if like people family members are having disagreements. But I definitely feel like there's a lot of confusion around this. I feel like there is a change coming. The Fool card comes out. So I definitely feel like there is change for the positive, but you have to take some kind of or make some kind of decision instead of waiting for an outcome, is what I heard from spirit. So basically, I think you already know what this is. Like I feel like you have a plan A and a plan B, and you may have to go with the plan B because plan A may take some time if you're having to wait for a decision. You also have the Tower card. So again, transformation on a deep level. And then again, I feel like you will be victorious is what you want. As far as like you owning your house, I feel like you will be living with someone for some reasons. What I get, Stephanie, because I get here the 3 of Cups. So with the 3 of Cups, there's celebrations. There's reasons to celebrate in the near future. So again, just hang tight. Don't give up. Okay? Big angel hugs to you. All right. So, um, oh my God. Sunflower Sister says, thank you so much. I needed to hear this. I just broke up with my ex because he was lying. I knew it. I knew it. I'm so sorry. Many big hugs to you. All right. Tamara Scott, Ray will Powell, Nosik, and I get back together. All right. So for people's privacy, like if I ask if you are asking about someone, please don't use their last name, only because you know there are people out there that may like don't like their business out there. So I'm just going to give you a general reading, Tamara, on what I see. But I have here like the King of Pentacles, so I don't feel this is his energy. And the Star card, there might be hope. There may be like a reconnection, like a friendship. I don't think he's a bad person at all. But I just feel like with the 3 of Cups, there's maybe somebody else that, typically that means like, I'm sorry, the 2 of Cups relationships. I feel like there may be something that like he is either in a relationship talking to someone now or is talking to someone on some level. But I just don't feel like this is going to like be something where, there's a possibilities that this would succeed. But again, this is not me just like telling you what, you want to hear or what you don't want to hear, but what spirit is like having me say. So a lot of times I don't have control what spirit makes me feel and see. So I hope that helps you. Big angel hugs. All right, let's see here. Um see here. Emily would love a reading for me and John. Okay. Okay, let's see what comes up for you two. I like the way his name is spelled, Jhon. Oh, and I got my eyebrows microbladed the last touch up. I'm not trying to be narcissistic, I promise. Some people are like, "Why are you talking about yourself? You become so plastic." But I'm not. But everybody likes a good eyebrow. I mean, the gays. I know that, I don't know about everybody, but for me, like I live for a good eyebrow. So I mean, I don't have to paint them anymore. I was painting them. All right. So the 4 of Swords is recuperation. So I feel like there's some recuperation. Something is like um something in your relationship. Maybe like either like he's pulled away, John's pulled away, or like there's like some issue of distance coming up is what I kind of feel. Because typically the 4 of Swords is like slow time, like taking care of your health. Again, there's a lot of different interpretations about the 4 of Swords. I kind of see it in different ways depending on what the question is and what spirit is making me feel. But you're very charismatic. You're the Queen of Wands. You're very creative as well, so they want you to stand in your power no matter what happens between you and John. And then the Knight of Wands is immaturity. So somebody is a little immature, and it's like you can't change that. So I don't know if that will make sense to you, but if not, hold on to it. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Um, okay. Let's see here. Okay, Karen Lele. Okay, let's see what comes out for her. Oh my God, I am just so grateful. to each and every one of you. All right. So, you asked Emily. I feel like there's something about like you've been hurt or the justice card comes out. Typically, when that comes out, and the reason I explain these because a lot of people don't know what justice is or what the tarot cards mean. But thank you, Emily. You're so sweet. So what I feel like what this means for you is that Emily, that if you or the person that was reading, I forgot the name already. See, that's spirit. But basically, if you've been wronged on some level, I feel like there is good, stuff that's coming out. Like you're going to be validated or vindicated in some way. Um, and then we have here the high priestess. So use your inner voice. You're very intuitive. I will say that. Trust your gift. Trust your gut instinct. And then Queen of Cups, empathy. Just have empathy. I feel like you're an empath, so you do feel things very, very um, deeply, and you do give a lot of yourself to people, or in relationships and friendships. You're very connected, very much a giver. So yes, let's take a moment tonight also to pray for Ukraine and what's happening in Ukraine. I have actually one of my graphic designers is from Ukraine, and I reached out to her to see how she was doing. She couldn't do any edits for me at this time because they've the city that she lives in, they actually have seized that city or seized a part of it, so she couldn't do it. And my heart goes out to everybody in Ukraine. So let's keep them in our prayers. Okay. Okay, Norma de la Mora, she asked, "Hey Ray, hey love, I feel like I'm not sure what I need to do next relationship." Hold on. Where is that question? Oh, this goes by so quickly. Okay, what I need to do next relationship wise, if you feel a message from me, angel hugs. Okay, angel hugs to you. Let's see what comes up. Thank you guys for the donation, the love offering. I feel like for you, it's about the truth, standing in your truth. Again, the justice card comes out. So you may have been hurt on some way or some level. And then I feel like there's some grief. Like either you don't have closure or like you've been hurt and you're still holding on for something. But I feel like, again, spirit is propelling you, pushing you forward because you are the Queen of Wands. You are charismatic, like I see here. But let's see what's coming up for you. I do feel like right now there's a lot of balance that's needed in your finances and your personal life. But I do see that there is going to be like a potential prospect. So there's a potential for someone to come in, but I feel like right now most of your focus may be on your career or your financial situation. I feel like when it comes to love, there's just disillusionment. Like you may find people that you find attractive, but you also are closed off from like traditional things that, well, like dating apps and things of that nature. So again, what I feel like for you is just that you're kind of holding out for something, but the sun card comes out ultimately. So there is a lot of positive hope for you. You are being divinely guided and protected. So I think you actually, if you're in an unhappy place right now with your love life, you're being protected and shielded because it's not time. It's just not time yet. So don't give up hope. I do feel like there is somebody that will come in, but it's just not time. And that's what I can say. All right. So Jade Strutinsky, thank you so much. She says, "Yay, thanks for the reads. Could you read me too, please?" Of course. And I think she's from Canada. We have here action judgment card. So you are taking some brief action. There's something that you are going to be doing soon to kind of like, I feel like it's a very creative role or like something very creative with you. I also feel like you are looking for like spiritual guidance from the Hierophant card. um, I just feel like you will have that. And I just feel like they're saying like to not be distracted at all because the Four of Cups comes in. It's almost like that's an energy like you want to do something, but you're contemplating, you're waiting again, waiting, waiting, waiting. And then we have here the Page of Pentacles. So there's prospects. There's something coming up around like a job or a career, maybe like you studying some material or advancing. And then the Two of Wands, again, planning. So I just feel like there's some planning, some new directions in 2022 going into 2023. That's for you, Jane. Thank you so much. All right. So let's see here. Okay. Zyth, Goat God. Hello, Ray. How does Lago feel about me? What do you see with this new move I just made? All right. So let's see what comes out. Um, Prospects, the Page of Pentacles again. Keep getting some of the same cards here. Let's see here. And then the Four of Wands. Sorry, the Five of Wands. There's some chaos. Like I feel like again, when I look at the Five of Wands or um there could be like some argument, some upheaval. So this is not going to be a perfect situation, this move or the relationship, but just hold on to that. I feel like there's some things that are hidden, things that are going to come out with the truth card or the justice card, some truth. All right. I'm going to shift over to my Rider Waite. For some reason, I was using this other deck and we're going to get there. All right. So let's get to it. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I love you too, Lynn. Thank you guys. Y'all are so sweet. You're welcome, Norma. Okay. Okay. Just scrolling back. Okay. Hirama, will me and Mike reconcile? All right. So let's do her really quick. I kind of feel like no. I'm just gonna be honest. The Four of Swords comes out. And then followed by, yeah, this is not looking good. The Nine of Swords. So I kind of feel like just a lot of pain here. And I feel like Spirit needs you to like move on from that because once you do, you have your King of Pentacles coming in. So there's somebody else that will be coming in. All right. Charlene, is my current romantic situation a good match? This is for Charlene Beeler. So let's get there. The Queen of Wands, yes. I kind of feel like you both have good communication, but I also get the Death card. So there's something that either has ended or that is going to end. It could be like, but I see here the Four of Wands too. So I just kind of feel like what I'm seeing here is that there may be something that needs to stop. Like either you or the other person need to stop something or stop from doing something that you're doing now that could potentially affect the relationship. So that's what spirit is like giving me, Charlene. Again, that will be up to you to kind of decipher, but that's what I'm getting. So it could be just like something simple as like nitpicking or like conversations, that lead to something else. But only you will know. So I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Then Christopher Laureano. Hi Ray, would love a reading. Oh, thank you so much for your donation. Okay. So uh, where were we? So for you, where was it? I'm just trying to read. Sorry. This just goes by so quick. Laureano, I believe that's who I was reading. I got here the Wheel of Fortune. So things will be changing for you in a positive direction. I also got that you're searching for like a spiritual path, like for explanations. And I feel like your financial situation will get improved, the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I feel like again, there's just a lot of focus on money. Whatever you're putting your intentions into, you will have it because you are an alchemist. The Magician card comes in. You're very talented. It's time to use your abilities for that. Then I had someone here that was the chef. I saw you. I'm trying to scroll back up to see where it was at. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Sorry, guys. This goes by so quick. I'm trying to see. Where is it? Oh, that was Christopher Laureano that I was reading. Okay. Well, I don't think I see where that chef is. Okay, so let me go on to Jolene. Ray, should I take this paid time off and focus on other business or go back to work? I'm seriously having trouble deciding. All right, let's see what comes up for you, Jolene. I love that name, Jolene, because it reminds me of the Dolly Parton song. I want to so sing it on here live, but I would probably crack my computer or my phone screen from singing. Oh, thank you, Christopher. But you know that song, right? Jolene, Jolene. I'm sorry. I won't do it because then I'll get into it and then like everybody is gonna start singing it too. But okay, Jolene. The death card. So there's definitely an ending. I feel like you're gonna change. Change and do something different completely. The moon card is basically you um kind of like seeing the light, seeing things that you not wanted to see, you will see it. And I feel like again wherever whatever you're doing now is just like it's not bringing you the joy. You're dealing with a lot of negative people or you have in the past. So it's time for some change up and I think the universe is pulling you forward. Um Jolene's like, I'm actually named after both my grandmas, Joanne and Pauline. I love that. I know. I'm not making fun of your name, Jolene. I love that song by Dolly Parton. Um, I'm such a weirdo. But yeah. See, I made y'all laugh. What's like a night with Ray, right? Without having you laugh. Even when I do my like my events at places where I read for people in person, like I had one in San Antonio, I always try to like infuse humor and make people laugh. 'Cause some things are like spirits like crazy, like, they'll have me talking about toenails or have me talking about, like, hair or, like, random things that I would be like. Because in one of my readings that I did, which I wish I would have, like, had a videographer for, that I did in San Antonio, they were talking about this guy's driveway. I was like, "What is with the driveway? I don't know why they're showing me a driveway or saying driveway." And the guy was like, "Well, we're just repairing our driveway." So that's how spirit is, like, I have to say sometimes things that I don't want to that are so random. Um, Daniela Bianco, thank you so much. Hey Ray, are there any changes coming up for me? Thank you for your donation. Let's see. Yes, I am a Gemini, but I have a Cancer moon, Cancer rising. So yeah, very emotional at times. Thank you, Chiron. No, I know you're not a stalker. All right, Daniela, let's see what comes out. Okay, there you are, Chef Tracy. I saw you. I saw the question. I'm coming to you in a minute. All right. So with you, Daniela, you have a lot of people that are deceptive, or you've had that, or if you will have that, if you didn't in the past. I feel like that's what they're saying, like you to just to watch out for the people around you. I also feel like there's this emotional fulfillment that you're going to experience this year moving forward. This could be in your love life if things have been stagnant there. It could be also in another area of your life. But I do feel like there is some new energy coming in. And you are very goal oriented, very organized at times. I feel like you are very meticulous about things. In the Two of Cups, so we have the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. You have new love, or like there's something focusing on your love life. It feels good. Like I'm excited for you. Like I feel like if you are in a relationship, this could signify like that relationship going to the next level. If you are not in a relationship and you're single, this could signify a new love coming into your life with the prospects eventually of being married, settled down with somebody that is good. So, yeah. All right. All right. So I saw Chef Tracy Carruthers. Thank you for putting all those moon faces because literally I just needed to find you. Like, Spirit was like, read Chef Tracy. All right. So, okay, right here, love life, and how's my father in heaven? Well, your father is fine. I definitely feel that energy around you. I don't know if he had something at the end that with the throat or the area here, but when I talk about him or when I'm tuning in, like this area feels really, really weird for me. So it would indicate either like he couldn't talk at the end, or he wasn't as talkative, or he had something where he couldn't breathe or swallow, but it feels very, very heavy around the throat. So I don't know if like what that means, if that will make any sense to you. But hold on to it. With your love life, I feel like you're gonna be victorious. Like whatever that situation is right now, with the Six of Wands, that indicates that. I also feel like you're very much the one that takes control in the relationship. You're very much the leader. They want you to kind of start living in the moment. Like the Fool card, take a leap of faith. Take a risk. So they don't want you to kind of like just be, boxing yourself in. to a relationship or something that is not working for you. Is what I'm just needing to tell you. All right. So I hope that helps you. All right. Daja Bisrat, thank you so much. I just wanted to know what you see coming for me and HP. Let's see what comes up. All right. Daniela, you're welcome. Thank you so much. All right. So for you, Daja, I have here the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is like, I feel like he will step up to the plate, maybe. Again, that's going to be up to like what your free will and his. I think things are changing for the positive though in this relationship. And I do feel like with his job or like that person's job or career, they will be okay. I feel like there's some changes as well for them in that area. But I feel like they will like hold on to money very, very tightly in the future. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Tamara said, "Oh my God, Gemini's sun came to mind in the beginning. Love Gemini's. I'm a Libra." Well, thank you so much for saying that because we get so much flack as Gemini's. Literally, I can't tell you. They call us Satan's spawn, like we're the most evil person, or the most evil sign out there when we were like the most loyal and the most funny and the most. I mean, we're talking about Marilyn Monroe. We're talking about like Lenny Kravitz, Stevie Nicks. Like, I actually have a birthday. May 26th is my birthday. I share it with Stevie Nicks and Lenny Kravitz. What? So I feel like honored and blessed to have that, I have a lot of Gemini friends, trust me. Okay. Enough about me. Sorry, I got off on a tangent. Uh Oh my goodness, Chef Tracy Carruthers, she did validate what I felt. So COVID, yes, both my parents came home on hospice. And do have anything else say to thanks my mom made it. Okay, good. I'm so sorry about your dad. I'm so sorry. Um okay. Gemini Spirit, hi Ray, could you tell me about my love life? Everybody wants to know about love. Who's going to tell me about my love life? Because apparently, like people want to know. Like I've had a lot of people ask me, "Ray, are you seeing someone? Are you talking to someone?" I'm like, I'm still single, single and ready to mingle. I'm still waiting for like Beyonce says for somebody to put the ring on it. It'll happen when it happens, right? You can't rush these kind of things. So. All right, Gemini spirit. Let's see here. Well, the death card comes up. So that's not an ominous thing, so don't freak out. But basically it means like something has to end in your life. So I feel like you may still be holding on to some past connection or it's like some form of like a cord, you're corded, spiritually corded to someone. And that needs to end in order for you to be broken free and find the love of your life. Um, or the person that you want to be with. The magician card comes out. So, um, sorry. Okay, so with the magician card, my throat got dry from talking. The magician card, I kind of feel like you just have like everything that you. I feel like you have a big checklist of what your ideal person is, and you need to kind of eliminate that. That's where a lot of people go wrong, including myself. We all have a type of person, whether it's somebody like for me, it would be like somebody that has brown hair, blue eyes, scruff, you know, daddy material or zaddy material. Sorry. But that's like my type. Some men have types that they're looking for women that are brunette, that are, a size 8, waist or whatever, size 4. But sometimes when we and that's the thing that I've learned myself, when we try to have like a type or we put ourselves like, well, that person doesn't match up. Sometimes we actually lose the opportunity and love could be standing right in front of you or staring you right in the face and you wouldn't see it, because you are looking for someone that has a certain type of personality. Some people go after a certain type of personality, a certain type of thing. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And then we have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel like ultimately you'll find someone, but it's going to be some time before you actually solidify that. All right. So thank you so much. I'm going to do one more, guys, and then I'm going to be wrapping it up because, oh, thank you, CM. You're so sweet. Um, um, Who am I drawn to? Let's see. Um, okay, can y'all still hear me? Just that it was disconnected. Okay, I'm just making sure. Oh, thank you. Fashion Nova. Sorry, I'm not trying to become one of those Fashion Nova models. Like, there's so many. Everybody's like, Fashion Nova. Like, it's, I don't know, it's a thing. I love Fashion Nova for men. They have good clothes for men and women, but some of the women's clothes, they're really are like, yeah, they're, they're very, how would I say it? Some outfits in Fashion Nova are risque. Um, all right, so let's do, hmm, Shaniko. May I have one? Of course you may. For some reason, I was drawn to her. So we have here the Nine of Pentacles. You're very much like the go-getter when it comes to money. Nobody better play with your money. You have some changes coming up. So either you're going through something in your own love life or your family life, your personal life. And the Fool card shows me that there are some changes. And then we have the moon card. So a lot of like things are being revealed to you. I feel like you're very intuitive. There's a connection to like Pisces with you. I don't know what that is, but I kept hearing Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. And then the lovers card comes out. So there's a lot of focus on love, but I feel like things are shaken, you're being shook up by the universe. Like you're being shaken by the universe for some reason. So I don't know, but that's what spirit gives me. All right, guys. So I'll do this again, hopefully soon. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. If you want a private reading, you didn't get one tonight, you can go to my website to purchase one for like a full reading. This was just like a mini kind of like basic reading just to give you a little bit. I call them basic, but maybe I shouldn't say that because they are from spirit still. But I love you guys. Have a good weekend. And until next time, I'll be back. Bye.